So this is going to be my vlog number 2, and I'm going to look away from the screen a couple of times, well, the camera a couple of times, because I'm going to be looking at my computer to look at my notes. Because as I said last time, I should have made notes, and this time I made notes. First off, I'm going to start these things off nowadays with a random fact from my phone. They have this random fact application, which I don't believe all of them are true, but hey, this one seemed rather interesting. First one was, in Brazil, Christmas is celebrated with fireworks. Now personally, I think that'd be great. I mean, why doesn't everywhere have fireworks with their Christmas? I mean, you know, even if they're just the red and green and little silver ones, I think it'd be pretty cool. It also, you know, give a pyromaniac fire and he'll be happy anyway, so every holiday should be celebrated with fireworks. Just would make it better anyways. So far this week, I made up some pesto yesterday, so Wednesday. It's rather quite interesting. I never knew that it took pine nuts. You'd think it would be something that they would mention into stores or restaurants when you're ordering something with pesto into it. I mean, you're talking about a nut allergy, which is a big thing, and a lot of people can't be allergic to nuts, so you think that they have that in stores advertised. But what can you say? You know, you think it would be a big mention on saying may contain nuts. Sounds like something that should be written on my door. Also, I made my first donair meat, and it turned out pretty good. Gonna make a couple donair pizzas tomorrow with it, and they'll probably sell pretty well. Just hoping we have all the crust and stuff done on time this week. We'll see what happens, I guess. You know, what can you really do with you know, you can't expect a whole lot when you have 14 pizzas to do every week. Yeah. I was going to postpone this vlog because Stargate SG-1 was on, but it's not the episode I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be one where, if you know the episodes, they bring back this artifact. It's a little sphere thing, and so they bring this back, and they're studying or whatnot, and it's got this whole little ancient writing onto it, and they're trying to figure out what it is, and then it starts emitting this radiation. So what they do is they take it and they go to throw it right back onto the planet where they got it from. And while they're going, they have the Stargate started up, and they're about to throw it through. It extends these little arms, the barbs, whatever, into a bunch of different walls. And one of them goes straight through Jack's shoulder. And the reason why I really like this one is it's just one of the comments TL makes while Jack is pinned to the wall, and it's can't exactly remember what it is right now. But it's funny. It's you know, it's saying wild horses couldn't drive me away, but not. It's saying it in like the technical terms. It's untamed equines or something like that. I know there's more to it, but I can't exactly remember. I started watching a show called Burnt Notice. I like it. It had some pretty witty comments, which of course makes a good show or a movie. At least keeps me interested into it. And one of the things I really like about SG-1 is that Colonel Jack O'Neill into it makes a lot of them constantly, you know. Just makes these dumb comments and it's funny. So I do enjoy that. What does annoy me though is that the series started maybe 3 years ago in the US, and we're just getting it here now. There's 4 seasons of it. I just found out about it maybe a few months ago, and I mean, I like it, and it annoys me that it's already been down there, but the joys of it is that A, I can watch it online, or B, I can just download the series since it's already out, and I don't really have to wait for new ones to come out, like Big Bang Theory, because I'm waiting for the next new one of that to come out, and that's going to be good. I have to go and do some Christmas shopping this year. I have to get it done. I've got 2 Christmas cards, and I think I might do up some more. I might do up some gift cards with it this year. I don't really know about presents. I would like to get presents, but big issue with presents is that you don't really know exactly what to get. I mean, it's the biggest advantage of your gift cards is that they're not as personal. They're not unique. You can't get that unique little gift that's something special that, you know, people would always associate you with. So it is a toss up there. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to try and get some done this weekend here. I'm going to go down to Windsor and maybe Nick and I will head up the valley. I have been looking to get a new phone, and I mean, mine's gone through hell with me. It's literally gone through hell. It's gone through anything that a phone should go through, really. It has been dropped and drop kicked so many times I've lost count. It has been dropped beside a fire drum while the fire is still going into it. It heated up quite well at that time. And let's see, it's been swimming in a couple puddles. It's made snow angels. Jeez, what else did I write down here? It's been milk and coffeeed. Just, you know, drinking milk or coffee over it and drips down onto the keyboard. It's really quite amazing though, because the only thing that really is wrong with it is a couple of buttons stick, and it has a slight discoloration in one of the corners that you can't really tell because there's normally a button part over it. Also, there is a big dent in the screen. Actually, oddly enough, that one, it fell off the back of the toilet one day and laying it face down on a rock. And that's what caused it. And I mean, out of everything that I put it through, that's what's caused the biggest issue with it, because it's got that little spot where my thumb goes over and it aggravates me. What can you do though about that one? Oh, back. But of course, before I do want to trade my phone, I do want to increase my processor into it. I can increase it to 100 megahertz or 1000 megahertz. It's currently running at like 500, which is really stupid. I mean, if you can have a processor going at 1000 megahertz, why would you put it only in there for friggin' 500? I mean, it seems wasteful. I mean, I guess it's for conserving battery power, but I carry around 2 extra batteries with me anyway, so I've got the battery in my phone, 2 extra ones, so I've always got 3 batteries on me, so I'm not so worried about my battery life in my phone. The phone I was looking at, it only has 800 megahertz. It's the HTC Desire Z. It has the feature that I've been looking at a lot of different phones, and it has the 800 megahertz processor, which is better than the Nokia's. I don't understand why Nokia doesn't have a better processor. I mean, they normally have better phones in general, but they only seem to want to hit about 600 megahertz, which makes me think that I could probably get into it and hack into a Nokia to increase their processor anyways. But if I don't know for sure, I'm not going to. But the HTC looks really nice. It does have your Flash player into it, which is a major thing for me. I'm sick and tired of going to a website and saying you do not have a Flash player, and then I cannot download it. It's been postponed repeatedly, and I figure it might just be going the same way the iPhones, where Apple won't put Flash players into their phones. I mean, they've been working on it for years, but they still don't seem to want to do it. So I guess that's one of their major things there with it. Also with the HTC Desire, it takes a SIM card, so I can go and get a cheap prepaid plan from somewhere, as long as their phones take their SIM card into it, and I can just stick the SIM card into the phone, and there we go. I'll have this cheap little prepaid phone plan, and I can use it in my smartphone, which is great, and I'll have all the same features. It'll just cost me less. So it's got some advantages getting it as opposed to the Nokia's. Nokia's I don't think have SIM cards into them. You can get the unlocked ones, but I don't know, then you have to order them offline and like that. I'm just going to probably end up buying mine from the store, from the Bell store. But that's that's all that I've got this time. And I've hit 10 minutes anyways. Okie dokie. Bye bye.